Hi, my name is Angelo Lin. I'm an abdominal organ transplant surgeon here at MUSC. That means I do kidney transplant, pancreas transplant, and liver transplantation. And the reason I became a transplant surgeon because I see these patients with end-stage organ failures whose lives are completely destroyed. And through our hands and the hands of everybody on the team, that we're able to transform these patients' lives. And actually, I never thought about being a transplant surgeon until I was a fourth-year resident. And I was on the service and I took care of this one professor. He's a retired chemistry professor, and his plan was to travel around the world, but then liver failure hit him, and then he got transplanted. But he was so sick that he never got better. He was in and out of the hospital. In fact, the first time I saw him in clinic, he looked like he was about to die. And I was like, oh my gosh, this patient shouldn't be even in clinic. So anyway, so during that process, I saw that he started to give up, and I was very worried about him. And he was my father's age. So one day, while we were rounding, we talked about our favorite movies, and he said that his favorite movie was Dead Poets Society. So I went home that night, and I memorized the poem, "Oh Captain, My Captain," from that movie. And the next morning, when I rounded, I stood up on a chair, and I recited that poem to him. And the look on his face was, today I still remembered it. And funny thing happened, when that happened, that sort of rings something inside his heart, then he started wanting to get better again. And we made that connection. And he eventually got better and left the hospital and fulfilled his dream of traveling around the world. And in fact, everywhere he went, he sent me a postcard. Not only that, at the end of that rotation, when he found out I was leaving, he gave me a book from his own personal collection. It was a collection of poems that was published in 1918. And inside that book was that poem, "Oh Captain, My Captain." And at that time, it really hit me how meaningful this profession is, and this organ transplantation, how transformative this whole process is. And it is something that carried to me to this day, that as a physician, not only can I impact patients on a medical professional level, but also on a personal level. If we only care enough and we go that one extra step for the patients. And that's how I like to treat my patient, and that's how I like to have the interaction I have with my patients. And one of the proudest moments every time when I took care of this patient, because they come from all over the States, is they would say, wow, MUSC is one of the best hospitals I ever been to. And that really comforts me, knowing that I'm here in this hospital serving these patients.